It's a Mother's Day special, y'all. And what is really going on with Jamie Foxx? We all want to know that and more as soon as we come back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unabashedly Speaking with Mimi and Mashonda. I am Mimi.
And I am Mashonda. And how are you doing, love?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I definitely miss seeing you and talking to you.
I know. It's like we were battling whatever is going on, honey, because my migraines were migraines from hell. Yes. Like, they were so bad, I didn't want to open my eyes. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to even touch my head. That's how bad it was hurting me.
Yes,
you had something going on too, right?
Right. There has been something going on spiritually, cosmically, especially spiritual beings. If y'all were feeling depressed or something this last week, it wasn't y'all. A lot of people were feeling it with the full moon energy and the lunar eclipse. That didn't help. But there is something going on. It's starting to stable back out, I think. But a lot of people, especially spiritual people, were dealing with it. So we are back, and we hope that everybody at home made it through whatever was going on.
Right.
But what in the world is going on with Jamie Foxx? Like, I really want to know. Like, okay, I feel like I have been on an emotional roller coaster and I don't even know him like that. Okay. So we post, we try to post information as we find it because, a lot of people want to know. So as soon as we find out something, we post it. But we always wait till we find from a creditable source. But I feel like 1 minute we saying one thing, the next minute we saying something else. It's been all over the place to the point where nobody really knows what's going on. And people are very skeptical with the things that have been said has been going on. Now, if y'all haven't been following the situation, about a month ago, Jamie Foxx's daughter posted on her Instagram saying that he suffered a medical emergency, that due to quick action, his life was saved. Now, we have been hearing so many different things about that medical emergency to the point where people have said that he had needed to be revived, that he basically died for a minute and had to be resuscitated. And it's just been all over the place and nobody really knows what's going on. He posted allegedly on his Instagram, but a lot of people are still like, I need to see a video. I need to see a picture. We don't know that that's really him.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that he's going through whatever it is he's going through, and we definitely are sending our prayers to him. But it is confusing because, we know how the internet is. They'll take something, run with it, flip it upside down, and so on and so forth. But all I can say is that he has a good team around him. He has good friends and good family members because they are keeping this very, very quiet. Those are true loyal beings to him.
Yes, because it would have been leaked by now.
Nope, nobody's telling anybody anything. But yeah, so it's like, how long has he actually been out of the hospital? I know Corinne, she posted that he's been out for weeks and he was playing, what'd she say, pickleball or something?
Pickleball, yeah. I don't know. Like, a lot of people really are skeptical about that situation because if he's really been out for weeks, why haven't we seen him or heard from him personally? Unless whatever happened was so bad that he's rehabilitating, which could have been a stroke or some sort of brain aneurysm or things like that, when we look at the clues and we know that he suffered from high blood pressure, the thought of it being a stroke is very plausible. Also, the thought of some sort of brain bleed or aneurysm, just based on the things that they have said, But keywords like he needs to keep his stress levels down and stuff like that is going more towards it being a stroke. But again, this is just speculation because we have not heard it from the source. I'm going to play this video just so y'all can see some of the things that have been going on, even to the point where people think that this was all some sort of attempt to unalive him because of the things that he said about Puff Daddy and his secret nasty parties that he be having, as well as people thinking he's cloned or already dead or just all kind of stuff. Y'all check out this video and we're gonna come back and talk more about it in just a second.
So, the family has tried to keep things pretty hidden, but it got out that the police visited Jamie Foxx in the hospital apparently because he believes that someone was trying to take him out.
In May 2018, Jamie Foxx discussed his previous partying with Bad Boy founder Diddy. According to reports, the music mogul was not pleased with the actor's revelations. Thousands of Foxx's admirers are blaming Diddy for the actor's abrupt health downturn as he fights for his life in the hospital. According to those close to the actor, Jamie's hospitalization could be a result of his knowledge of Diddy's questionable sexuality. Foxx claims that many of the wild parties he threw in the past always had a purpose. He said, he may have been doomed by what he discovered about the music magnate. The recent incidents involving him have caused widespread fear in the entertainment sector, but during production, he received a death threat, and those rumors spread like wildfire. According to certain accounts, the gifted star may be at odds with the mafia. Despite outward appearances, everything is possible in this demonic realm. The hospital where Eric Marlon Bishop, aka Jamie Foxx, is being treated. It seems that our beloved star had symptoms similar to a stroke, but the media has been mum on the specifics. No one can explain what happened or estimate the extent of the damage. Jamie Foxx's sudden, serious illness has producers scrambling on his movie set and beyond, and TMZ is getting conflicting information about the movie he was shooting. Back in action, the emergency was apparently quite serious, according to rumors that have circulated despite the lack of official confirmation. Jamie's family came from all over to be with him during his health crisis. It must have been really serious for close relatives to fly in from another country. TMZ reports that the film's completion is in jeopardy because the actor missed the last 8 shooting days. Some online users have speculated that Foxx may have suffered a stroke. We all know this is really serious, but neither the physicians nor the family members have verified it. Due to the actor's awful condition, fans are worried that the film would have to be completed with the help of props. Is Diddy maybe the assailant that wants Jamie Foxx dead for outing him as gay? The wealthy music tycoon has been accused of taking out people in the industry before, so the speculation that he was responsible for Jamie Foxx's hospitalization doesn't sound too far-fetched. The same sex parties Diddy now blames Foxx for releasing information about are the ones where Diddy's ex-personal chef said she was suing the music mogul. TMZ has received court filings in which Cindy Ruta says that she was sexually harassed.
So, according to some people, Jamie Foxx revealing subtle details of whatever goes down in those parties is not a good look on Diddy and the other big shots who are involved, especially considering there have been cases of people being trafficked, including children, people getting unalived, hard substances being administered to attendees, and other disgusting things that I cannot even dare to say out loud. And this is something that people like Jaguar Wright and I'll Be Sure have accused Diddy of.
And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead.
Yeah.
Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died.
Anyway, Jamie previously told Oprah that he once had a health scare where he blacked out as a teenager and was rushed to the emergency room. According to Jamie, the effects lingered for years, as Jamie admitted he had flashbacks up until he was in his 30s. That was the last one, but I always worry about it coming back. So, whatever happened to him could have been a result of a previous medical condition. But have you also heard that rumor about Jamie being cloned? Like, people are even saying that Jamie is already dead and the person in the hospital is not him. Y'all, guys are going crazy with all these theories, and I don't even want to begin with what has been said about the Illuminati not needing him anymore. Regardless, unless the family gives us the details of what actually happened, people are going to speculate all sorts of things. And on that note, I'd love to know your thoughts on the things that have been said so far. Do you think some powerful people are trying to have him unalive? Could it specifically be Diddy?
Girl, that is a mess. But that's a lot going on. Yeah. So,
I don't even know what to think about it because, like, I mean, realistically, stuff like that be happening in Hollywood. And, like, what's her name? Miss Wright was saying he's the only one left. We know what happened to Al B. Shore. We know what happened to his ex-wife. What was her name again? Al B. Shore's wife?
Kim
Right.
Porter.
We know what happened to Kim Porter. Like, everybody around him is dropping like flies, so it's not too far-fetched. As far-fetched as it may sound, it's also not too far-fetched. But is that what happened? I don't know. I don't know if I really believe that's what's going on. But that is all the speculation and things that have been surrounding this whole situation. So on Monday, some people close to the actor gave an update on his mysterious hospitalization. A source told People magazine they were told that he was recovering in the hospital for an undisclosed medical emergency last month. He is stable and it is now not life-threatening. So at a certain point, it was life-threatening. The person said on Monday it's not life-threatening. But the person said that they were doing tests. They wanted to make sure that everything was good before they let him go. Then about 2 days later, all over the internet, it was the family was preparing for the worst. You know, that prayers up, family preparing for the worst, all that jazz. And then just yesterday, Corinne, or it was either Thursday or yesterday, but Corinne posted on her live, on her Instagram, an update from the family. Sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks everyone for prayers and support. We have an exciting work announcement coming next week. So things that make you go,
Well, if he was that bad off, from the beginning, and now he's playing pickleball, and they have all these, famous announcements coming up, he is one blessed man. If he was near his deathbed and weeks later he's able, a month or so later, he's able to come back even stronger and play pickleball, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is, but whatever. It's amazing. That is a true miracle then, because he was really, really bad off. So now he's playing pickleball, and I'm going to Google it. I want to know what that is.
Now we hope that this is the truth. I mean, that's the horse right there. That's the closest thing to the horse. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not getting it straight from the horse's mouth, but this is the closest thing. So if there's no better source really at this point, but at the same time, so we had one person talking about he's still in the hospital, to the point where People magazine felt comfortable enough to release that information like it was a creditable enough source, because that's People magazine. They're not just going to post something without verifying it. So whoever told him that was a credible enough source that they put that out there. And then all of a sudden he's been out for weeks. Why we haven't seen him yet? Like, where is he? If he has been out for weeks, I think like somebody like him, he just seems like the kind of person who would do a quick little live. Hey y'all, I'm back. Thank you everyone for your love and support. Now again, unless something happened to him like a stroke where he's got facial paralysis or he's not fully functioning yet and he's doing rehabilitation to get everything back, then maybe he don't want people to see him like that. But otherwise, why wouldn't he just tell him himself? Not calling her a liar or nothing. It's just I understand why people are still like, I call bull on that. Bull.
He may have been out, of the hospital for weeks. I mean, like I said, he has his support system is not saying anything. Like, they're keeping his business silent, like they should. But
right.
I looked up pickleball, and it's the same thing as tennis, basically.
Yeah. It's a combination of ping pong ball,
right.
another thing, and tennis. It's three different sports in one.
Right. Right, because I'm looking at it now.
Girl,
so
I
like,
looked it up too because I'm like, okay,
I don't think he has any type of like numbness or weakness in his limbs or anything. If he, had
if he can play that, right?
Because be able to do this, because you got to use your entire body to do this. So I'm praying that he's perfectly fine, because Jamie Foxx is one of the best entertainers.
And speaking of Albie Shore is one of the people who have really been going hard, putting out prayers and posts for Jamie Foxx indeed. And I just, because again, this whole thing about Puff Daddy, it may seem far-fetched, but Jamie Foxx once said it himself that he was in trouble for Puff Daddy for putting his business out there. So y'all don't be thinking, oh, y'all just making stuff up. Yo, he made a comment that set that domino effect about him being in trouble for doing that interview. So just like when Albie Shore posted that if anything ever happened to him, Puff Daddy did it. These people know when they're in trouble. And they say things and people might shrug it off, but that's why it's really not too far-fetched. And that's why there are so many people who are believing that he has something to do with it. Not to mention his, the list of bodies that are in his circle, starting with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all use your own judgment and decide. So at the end of this roller coaster ride, USWMM podcast, we probably gonna have to get off of this ride. I think the only thing more we gonna post about this is if Jamie Foxx actually says something himself, then we gonna definitely make sure everybody knows that he has surfaced and he has made an appearance. But
yeah, it's enough.
Enough is enough. But we felt like we needed to address it one good time. But I'm just so tired of the back and forth and upside down and inside out, and we don't know what is going on. So
one thing I can say is a lot of people love Jamie Foxx.
Oh yes,
like, Jamie, you are truly loved.
Yes, he is. He definitely is that. And we still are sending love and light, prayers and condolences to Jamie and his family. Whatever it is going on with him, we hope that it resolves quickly and he is 100% when he comes back. And when we come back, it's going to be word on the streets, y'all. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Incredible change happens in life when you decide to take control of what you do have power over, instead of worrying about what you don't. House of Healing Hands. Take control. Gain back your power.
Yesterday the sky was gray, but now I see such a beautiful ray.
And we are back, y'all, with Unabashedly Speaking with Mimi and Mashonda. So the all-star cast of Fast and Furious are back, and they brought some people with them. So Fast and Furious X is coming out May 19th. Everybody is talking about that. So much is going on. They even got John Cena, Charlize Theron, and oh yeah, he said he was never going to do it, but he lied. The Rock is coming back with his cameo appearance. And I guess that's all he's going to give us is a cameo. But The Rock is making an appearance, so it should be good. They also have Paul Walker's daughter going to be in Fast and Furious. And maybe even Paul Walker himself, even though we know, rest in peace, he's not going to be there. But they're talking about we might see some holographic things, you know, with Paul Walker. I don't know how I feel about stuff like that, to be honest with you. But, I mean, it is number 10. They said it's going to be a trilogy. So, I don't know. It might be good. Mimi, you going to watch it?
Oh, of course I am. I haven't missed one yet.
Yo, you watched them all?
I'm definitely going to watch it. I started watching Fast and Furious in the first place because I've always liked Paul Walker since Highway to
Girl,
Heaven.
you and me both. That was my white boy crush. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yep. So I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I hope it's gonna be really good. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be good. You know, with or without The Rock, it's still gonna be good. No matter if he has 5 minutes or 5 seconds. You know.
Hold! I forgot to say Jason Momoa. Let's not forget Jason Momoa is in there too, y'all.
Oh yeah,
we can't forget him.
So, like, yes, I think it's going to be really good. And hopefully, you know, I want to see how this is going to end. Because if this is a trilogy, that means it's, 3 movies?
Right.
Parts to this last one.
Right.
So,
and I think this is the last one, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of wrap it up a little bit and move on to something else.
Yes, it's definitely going to be interesting to see, but they do definitely have all the old players. They're all still in there, and like I said, there are some new exciting big stars that are going to be in there, and I'm looking forward to see it. I don't even remember, because I guess I stopped watching, but I didn't remember Dom had a son. But his son is in it with him this time, and he's right up in there being Fast and Furious with the rest of them. So it should be really good. May 19th, y'all check it out. I know I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to have to come back and report when that happens. So another thing, word on the streets, we got to talk about this for a second. Robert De Niro, age 79, y'all. His wife just had a baby, like last week. Or this week, like age 79.
It's his 7th child.
I'm sorry, but I'm calling irresponsible, okay? I'm calling irresponsible on that. I love me some Robert De Niro. Him and Al Pacino, you know. But at the age of 79.
It's Tiffany's first child. It's her first child.
Okay,
so
well, happy Mother's Day to her. You know, she's a new mother right on time for Mother's Day, so that's great. But that's not fair. That's not fair, because even if he was to live another 21 years and make it to 100, what kind of father is he going to be to a newborn? Was it a boy or a girl? Do we know?
Girl.
Okay, so what kind of father is he going to be able to, you know, and even if he make, like, your child wants you to be around, just because they turn 18 don't mean they don't need you anymore. So that's not right. And what, so you going to change your baby's diapers and then they going to be changing yours? Like, what is that? Like, come on.
Yeah, from that, when I look at it at that aspect of it, then yeah, I understand, because like you said, you know, you're going to want your parents to be active with you,
right.
You know, growing up as a child, and he may not be able to experience a lot of things with the child if he transitions before the child is a certain age.
Right.
The thing about it is that she'll have older siblings that
right.
can step in and kind of help, because I think his oldest child is like 40, in the 40s, something like
that. Yeah.
I mean, it is
she's definitely going to have a support system.
When you look at it, like a form of like selfishness a little bit, because you're like, damn, you know, the baby's going to miss out on so many opportunities, but we're just going to pray that he lives, you know, a lot longer to be able to be more active and stuff in the baby's life. And he doesn't
lose any of his faculties or anything like that. Yeah.
To her. But yeah, it's I love Robert De Niro though.
Yes, I do. I just think this is a little bit crazy. Like I said, it's kind of like along the same thing as Nick Cannon having all them kids. Like, he can't be there for all them kids, and Robert De Niro's not going to be able to be there for this child for that long of a time. Like, even if we say 20 years, for a child, that's just the first 20 years of their, they got a long way to go, you know? Average parent, hopefully they still there when they child about 40 or 50. So, you know, that's a lot of years to miss having a dad. But, you know, I hope it works out. I hope he's around for a long time to be there for that child. I know she's definitely going to have a lot of support. Other than me thinking it's irresponsible, congratulations to him and her. And that's all we really can say about that. So what else was going on the streets this week?
Girl, it's been... So I was reading a story. It happened in Michigan. 8-year-old was getting kidnapped by this man, and the 13-year-old brother noticed that his sibling was getting kidnapped, so he used his what you call them things?
Slingshot.
Slingshot, yes, and hit the man in the head twice. With like he was using rocks. Hit the man in the head twice. He was able to drop the little girl. She didn't, you know, the sibling wasn't hurt or anything, and then the man fled, but the police were able to apprehend him, which is good, and he's still in jail right now. So that's very good, and that was very brave of the sibling to act fast.
Yes.
Because, you know, when you see things happening, you get stuck. You like, but, yeah.
Yeah, that's some fast action and a good aim for sure.
Yes.
He knew how to use that slingshot. I haven't seen a slingshot since I was a kid. I didn't even know kids still play with them things.
I know. Well, that's a good thing. Maybe everybody should get one.
Yeah, because that is a safe way for a child to defend themselves. So yes, well, we definitely like to give mad props to that young man.
Yes.
What else is going on this week?
A lot of people are graduating from high school, so it's graduation time.
It is the end of the year,
I want to give
y'all.
congratulations to my nephew, Rashawn Pettis.
Oh, congratulations!
This year, so we are so very proud of you, Sean, and we know that you're going to do amazing things in your lifetime, regardless of what it is. We know you're going to do an awesome job. So, Auntie is very proud of you.
Yes, y'all. And with that note, summer is coming. It is the end of the school year. We need to get our guards back up. People gonna be wilding out. They already putting out messages, you know. There's so many people pranking and things like that at the end of the year. So make sure you talk to your children about being safe at school and stuff like that. And hopefully we can make it through the rest of this year without any incidents. That would be amazing.
Yes,
and congratulations to all the students who graduated or are about to graduate this year. In some parts of the country, they still haven't gone to graduation yet. So,
yeah, it's still some time. So congratulations to all of the graduates all around the world, high school, college. You know, we are very proud of you all too. And also a happy first birthday to RZA, which is Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's son. Today's his first birthday.
Right, that's right. Happy birthday to him. And when is her next baby due?
I don't know.
Probably not too far away, right?
No, it shouldn't be too much longer. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take one little break. That is Word on the Street. Stick with us for our Mother's Day tribute, y'all. We want y'all all to be here for it, especially if you're a mom. We got some words for y'all. That and more when we come back. We'll be right back.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. 'Cause baby,
Yes it is, yes it is. Oh, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. Oh. Long before the dawning, into the break of day, your wisdom finds me and leads me on, and never to escape. A strength that shall remain, it's never fading, it's here to stay. When my back's against the wall, you rise above them all, a hand to help me and ease the fall. From beginning to the end, and in the in-between, you're so consistent. For me, can't nothing beat my mother's love. Can't nothing shake what she's made of. She's made like heavens up above. Can't nothing beat my mother's love. I find you all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
Dear mama,
place no one above you, sweet
you all appreciate
it. Don't you know we love you.
At this time, I would like to read something for my mother and to all the mothers out there. A mother loves right from the start. She holds her baby close to her heart. The bond that grows will never falter. Her love is so strong it will never alter. A mother gives never-ending love. She never feels that she has given enough. For you, she will always do her best. Constantly working, there's no time to rest. A mother is there when things go wrong. A hug and kiss to help us along. Always there when we need her near, gently wiping away our tears. If I knew as a child what I know now, Mom, I probably wouldn't have made things so hard for you. I would have understood that you were looking out for my best interest, even though it may have not seemed so at the time. I would have known how difficult it is to let go, to stand back and let someone you love learn from their mistakes. I would have realized how fortunate I was to have a mother who was always there for me. Even after an argument, even after I said things I shouldn't have said, while it's too late for a lot of things, it's not too late for me to tell you that I appreciate how loving you are, how giving you've always been, and that even though I may not always be good at showing it, I love you very much. I feel so grateful to have you as a mother and as a grandmother / second mother to my babies. Happy Mother's Day.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. First of all, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to you, sis.
Thank you, and you too.
And to your mom. And Mom, we call my mommy. Okay, so Mommy, I love you. And I am so proud of your bravery. And I say that because you had me at such a very young age, and you didn't allow that to stop you from loving me. You know, it may have altered the path that you wanted to go on, but you never stopped being a mother. You know, I remember you telling me how you took me to school with you. Like, literally, you took me to school with you back then. You know, you could do that. And you never really left me unless you had to go to work. You know, and you made sure that I was well taken care of, spoiled rotten, still kind of spoiled rotten. You know, I just commend you. Like, you have been through so much, and I've been right there with you, going through so much with you. I know at times, you know, I could have listened, but we learn, and I'm getting it all back with my 4. I'm getting it back. You said I would. But I want to thank you. You did the best that you could do for my siblings, and I am so very grateful for you. I know this for a fact that sometimes you would go to work and you wouldn't eat lunch because you wanted to make sure that you had money to give us, for food in the house, and you would wear, your clothes. You said you wouldn't go shopping. You would wear your clothes over and over again because you wanted to make sure that we had everything that we needed. And back then, I probably couldn't understand, why you were doing the things that you were doing and telling us, what we should and shouldn't do and how to just manage life, and like I said, now being a mother, I'm getting all that back, and I'm able to see and use what I've learned from you. You are an exceptional mother, regardless what anyone has to say. You're a great mother. You are an exceptional grandmother and great grandmother, and my children and I, we are so very blessed to have you. And whenever they need anything, you're always there. You're always there. And for that, I thank you. And I know you're having a rough day because Ganny is not here with you, but she's still with you. Her physical form is gone, but her spirit will always live within you and within us all. And we're just so very grateful to have you. I love you, and I hope that you enjoy your day tomorrow. And I'm going to be over there to get on your nerves.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We hope that you guys are surrounded with love tomorrow and you get to rest and not be stressed out. And you are appreciated.
Yes, you definitely are. And also I want to say that I send my prayers and condolences to my husband's family, which is my family as well. His aunt passed away yesterday, and I just want to say that, I'm sending my prayers and condolences and love to you all. I love you all, and I am so sorry that you all are having to deal with this unfortunate situation, but just know that her physical form is gone, but her spirit will always, always, always be around. And to my mother-in-law, which that's her older sister, Mama Bay, I love you, and I know that you're going to be okay. And happy Mother's Day to you as well. Happy Mother's Day to all my other moms. And just thank you. We just thank women in general. We are amazing, amazing, amazing beings. We are stronger than we actually think that we are, and we go through so much, but we always find a way to make something out of nothing. And it's just amazing of how that happens, because it's we don't even, it's not like it's a plan. It's something has to get done, we're going to get it done. One way or another, it's going to get done. And I'm so very thankful for all of the adopting mothers as well, because that was very, very, very brave of you all to adopt someone else's child. For whatever reason it may have been, we thank you, because that's one more child that gets to experience love from a mother, because you're still a mother.
Right.
So we you, and happy Mother's Day to you all too. And just enjoy your day. And it's not even about gifts. So if you don't get anything, it's not about the gifts. It's about the love that you feel. It's about that love that you feel with your children or grandchildren. But just be safe and enjoy each other and love on each other, because nobody is promised the next few seconds of life.
That's right. That's right. And thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you want to be on the show, or if there's anything that you would like for us to talk about, hit us up in our email. All the information is there. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Anything else, Mimi?
Yes, y'all know what I'm going to say. Y'all already know. Be kind. Be kind, be kind, be kind. There's no reason for you to have to be rude to anyone. I mean, we're all dealing with things like us right now. Like, we were so depressed and just going through it the last couple of weeks. I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute now. What is going on? Like, I feel myself going into a place where I don't want to go. So, but with having supportive family and a supportive spiritual sister, as in Mashonda, we were able to, get out of that place. But it was so hard. So when you know that somebody's going through something, please don't kick them when they're down. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you never know when the roles will switch and you may need somebody.
Right.
So just be kind, be loving, be respectful, and help somebody. If you see somebody's in need, help them. Like I said, it's not always about materialistic things. You can just have a conversation with someone sometimes, and it will make them feel so much better. So before you go throwing away all your winter clothes, take them somewhere. Take them to the corner. It's people that's homeless outside. Take them there, because I know sometimes if you take them to Salvation Army, they're going to put a price tag on it, and people still can't afford that. And I don't know why they do that. That's so stupid. But yes, if you, like tomorrow, you make a big meal, before you throw it in the trash, if you have some containers, take it to a homeless person that you see. Bless somebody else with a meal before you throw it in the trash.
Right.
With that being said, you all be safe. Enjoy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to my aunties, great aunties, my sister. Just be blessed. Be blessed and enjoy life, because it has an unexpected ending and we don't know what day that is. So love on each other.
Yes.
Thank
we
you
wish you all a bunch of love,
tonight.
abundance, joy, lights. You have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you guys next week. Good night.
Good night.